It was a rainy afternoon when Ethan first met Mia. She was sitting alone in a cafe, sketching in a notebook while humming softly. Ethan wasn't the type to talk to strangers, but something about her smile made him gather the courage. "Is that your drawing?" he asked. Mia looked up and smiled. "Yeah, it's not very good, though." "I think it's amazing." That simple conversation became the beginning of something beautiful. Months turned into years. They laughed together, studied together, dreamed together. Everyone thought they were the perfect couple, especially Mia's best friend, Chloe. Chloe had known Mia for years and often spent time with both of them. What nobody knew was that Chloe secretly admired Ethan, not because he was handsome, not because he was popular, but because of the way he cared for people, the way he remembered small details, the way he always put others first. Still, Chloe never said anything. Mia was her best friend, and Ethan was happy. That was enough, or so she thought. As time passed, Mia began changing. She became distant. She replied to Ethan's messages hours later. She canceled dates. Whenever Ethan asked if something was wrong, she simply said, "I'm just busy." Ethan believed her, because that's what people do when they love someone. They trust. One evening, Ethan bought Mia flowers. He wanted to surprise her after weeks of barely seeing her. When he arrived near her apartment, he saw something that shattered him. Mia was standing outside, laughing, holding hands with another guy. The flowers slipped from Ethan's hands. His heart felt like it stopped. Mia turned and saw him. For a moment, nobody spoke. Then Ethan forced a smile. A broken smile. "So, this is why you've been busy." Mia looked away. "Ethan, how long?" Tears formed in his eyes. "How long have you been lying to me?" Mia couldn't answer, and silence became the answer. The other guy stepped back awkwardly. Ethan nodded slowly. "I understand." Mia finally spoke. "I'm sorry, but sometimes sorry comes too late." Ethan turned around and walked away, not because he wasn't hurt, but because he didn't want her to see him break. That night, Ethan sat alone on a park bench. Rain poured heavily. His phone buzzed dozens of times. Messages from Mia, calls from Mia, apologies, excuses, explanations. He ignored them all. For the first time in years, he felt completely alone. Then someone appeared beside him holding an umbrella. It was Chloe. She quietly sat next to him. Neither spoke. Minutes passed. Finally, Ethan laughed bitterly. "Did Mia tell you?" Chloe nodded. "Yeah. Everyone probably knows by now." "No," she shook her head. "Not everyone." Ethan stared at the wet pavement. "I wasn't enough." Chloe immediately looked at him. "Don't say that." "But it's true." "No." Her voice was firm. "Someone else's choice to hurt you doesn't determine your worth." Ethan was surprised. Nobody had said anything like that before. Chloe continued. "You loved her honestly. You were loyal. You gave your best. That's not failure, Ethan. That's strength." For the first time that night, Ethan cried. Not because of Mia, but because someone finally understood his pain, and Chloe stayed. She didn't offer fake promises. She didn't tell him to move on immediately. She simply stayed. Sometimes that's what healing needs most, someone who stays. Weeks passed. Then months. Ethan slowly rebuilt himself. He focused on work, spent more time with friends, started enjoying life again. And throughout it all, Chloe remained by his side. Coffee after work, movie nights, long conversations, random adventures. Without realizing it, Ethan started smiling more, laughing more, living more. One day, they were walking by the beach during sunset. The sky glowed orange and gold. Ethan looked at Chloe. "You know something?" "What?" "You saved me." Chloe laughed. "No, I didn't." "You did." He smiled. "When everyone left, you stayed." For a moment, neither spoke. The waves crashed softly behind them. Then Ethan noticed Chloe's eyes. The same eyes that had quietly cared for him all this time. The same eyes he had never truly seen before. His heart suddenly felt different. Warmer, calmer, like home. "Chloe." "Yeah?" "I think I've been looking in the wrong direction for a long time." She tilted her head. "What do you mean?" Ethan took a deep breath, then smiled. "I think the person I've needed was right beside me all along." Chloe froze. Her cheeks turned red. "Ethan, I don't know what happens next, but I know I want to find out with you." For a second, Chloe couldn't speak. Then tears filled her eyes, happy tears, the kind she'd secretly dreamed of for years. She smiled. "I'd like that too." A year later, they returned to the same beach, this time hand in hand. No secrets, no lies, no betrayal. Just trust, just friendship, just love. The strongest relationships aren't always the ones that begin with fireworks. Sometimes they're the ones built from loyalty, from kindness, from someone choosing to stay when everyone else walks away. And as the sun disappeared beyond the horizon, Ethan realized something important. Losing Mia wasn't the end of his story. It was the beginning of a better one. Because sometimes the person who breaks, your heart only makes room for the person who was meant to heal it.